What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Right, guys, so big day today. We had the launch of Triple D, which in all honesty, I was very confused this morning because I didn't know exactly what to expect, but then a bit more information came out from Forex on Telegram. So this is the drip BUSD chart. Really, like, this is 18 cents, but the actual price that is on the DEX is actually drip BNB, and that right now is, what is it? It's 20 cents, right? So it's not that bad. But what happened today is, guys, drip drop draw launched. The price of drip at that point was like 24, 25 cents because people were really anticipating a huge pump. So everybody was just buying and buying and buying, waiting to deposit. But I mean, a lot of people sold right off the bat after seeing that drip was not pumping, right? I didn't think drip was gonna pump to $1, $2, $3. I was estimating drip to be like around 50 cents to 75 cents. That was like my conservative estimation. But in all honesty, when I saw that drip wasn't pumping, I was confused because I'm like, I'm probably missing something here, right? So what I wanted to do today is jump on and make a video and just talk about it a little bit. You guys have not seen me make a drip video in quite a while, and that's not because I'm not a dripper anymore. Quite the contrary, like, I'm still a dripper at heart, wants to make sure that drip is working the way it's intended to work. And when there was a lot of delays, I just was not focusing on that too much. I was focusing on other things like brick by brick, crypto, and I was just busy with my move. So I just didn't really pay too much attention to what was going on. I was just waiting for drip, drop, draw to launch, right? So I wanted to jump on today, first of all, to make my deposit in the drip dot draw launch round 3 because it's an hour and 19 minutes away. So I was going to make that today. I'm going to review a couple things on the white paper because I think it's very important for everybody to know about. I was watching S Crypto's video earlier. I watched L7 Legacy 7's video earlier. I watched a bunch of you guys' videos. So I'm pretty sure that a bunch of you guys watching this video right now have watched all of these guys' videos because drip drop draw has been anticipated for a long time, since February, I think, since Ray talked about it on one of his lives. And, you know, a lot of contract work had to be done. Forex was not happy with the way the contract was handed to him. Anyways, there's a bunch of things that happened. Basically, the contract was not good. He had to redo the whole thing, right? So because of that, we had to wait 5-6 months since January, February. So let's say 6-7 months for it to actually launch. It's here. It was actually launched. It launched very well. I mean, we had a few glitches in the beginning, but that's something that happens in every single project. There has to be some glitches. The positive thing is that Forex was on Telegram and was watching everything, making sure that everything was okay. Some people got glitter even though they didn't win. The payouts was not paid out right away, but then it was fixed right away, so that was paid out. If we go all the way to the bottom, we see the payout history over here, which is super cool. I mean, you see somebody who deposited 40 tickets won one of the runner-up prizes, right? So this is super cool. I mean, you could really make some moves, right? And you guys can see the tax vault has been filling up. However, the circulating supply has also been going up. So there's still, I mean, we're day one of drip drop draw, right? So we're not, thinking there's going to be a crazy pump in prices here. But a lot of the people that were waiting for that crazy $500 pump or $900 pump and some crazy numbers out there, but people that were thinking that pump was going to happen were selling or were claiming and not waiting for their, for their $1 drip. So it's something that happens in every single launch, every single project. But drip drop draw is one of those projects where I think you would have to stick around for a while, and we have to keep playing for a while before we actually see any kind of return, right? One of the posts that Forex posted on Telegram was there's going to be a delay in the price of drip after every round, because after every round, that's when all the drip is going to be sent to all the tax vaults and sent to all the winners and whatnot, and it's all being locked in the tax vault. So there is some anticipation as to the price going up in the near future. So hopefully that is something that's going to happen. But 25% instead of 10% getting added to the tax vault is something that works, but it might take a bit more time. So let's go ahead and look at the Telegram right now quickly, because you can see here that around the 12 o'clock EST is when the drip drop launched. There was 9,400 drip in the faucet, right? So there was 9,000 drip in the faucet. But if you go all the way down to right now, right, a few hours later, if you go all the way down, you can see that right now the tax vault has 231,000 drip in the faucet. What does that mean? That means a lot of people are playing Triple D. There's not crazy effects on the price because we need a long time for the price to show on the chart. So all the people that don't know what's happening, it's because you need to play a few rounds. Like, we're not going to see some magic numbers on day one, right? So we're hoping that maybe in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when people keep playing round after round after round, payouts keep happening round after round after round, that's when the price of drip is going to have some kind of effect, right? So the latest information is there has been close to 900,000 drip minted in the last 24 hours. There's total drip, new numbers right now, 219 drip in the vault. There's 30 million total drip. There's 892,000 drip in the last 24 hours. And liquid drip and liquid supply in people's wallets is 22 million drip. So, I mean, to get rid of 22 million drip is a huge feat, right? It's going to take some time. It's not going to be something we're going to get rid of in one day, right? So, guys, you got to give it some time, right? So you guys can find the white paper on dripcommunity.wiki. I want to go over a few details that a lot of people should know about. So basically, the vault is where all the tokens are being saved up from drip, drop, draw, right? There's 25% of each player's deposit that goes into that vault. There's 25% of each player's sacrifice that's going into that vault. And there's the 40% that is rolled over from round to round that's in that vault as well. All right, so all of that comprises of 100%. Now, if you look at what the rollover mechanism is, that's something also that I think is very, very important. So it's an innovative rollover mechanism that ensures that at the end of each round, 40% of the total amount available in the vault is automatically allocated to the next round. So there's, let's say, 100,000 in the vault. There's 40% of that, so that's 40,000, that's rolled over to the next round. And there's 60% that is used to pay out all the winners and biggest sacrifice, biggest deposit winners and whatnot, right? So the process ensures that the vault grows fairly over time because it keeps rolling over, that kind of thing, right? So there's award to winners 60% and rollover next round 40%. That's something that I think everybody should know about. If you see that at the beginning of each round there's a huge number of drip in the vault, it's because there's 40% that got rolled over. Okay, perfect. Now, the prizes, that's also something that's very important. I mean, I'm not covering everything about drip, drop, draw because everybody's covered it already, so it's not something that I think is needed. But I just want to give you the main important things that I think about when playing drip, drop, draw. I don't worry about all the very deep mechanics of how things are working. But essentially, there's 5 randomly assigned winners, right? So the first prize is 30% of the total jackpot, while basically 30% of the jackpot, and that winner is somebody who bought a ticket and deposited, right? You could buy 10 tickets, you could buy 20, 25, 30, 50. You could be a winner, right? And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to deposit, hoping to be one of those winners. And there's going to be the rest. That this is like three runner-ups. There's 4 runner-ups that are going to win 10% of that jackpot, right? Now, there's also non-random prizes, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. So there's the biggest deposit prize and there's the biggest sacrifice prize, and both of those will get 50% of the jackpot. So you give me somebody who has, like, let's say 100,000 drip sitting in your wallet. You decide, okay, today I'm going to deposit 50,000 drip. When you do that, you could be one of the biggest deposit winners. If within that 4-hour time frame you're the one that has the biggest deposit. The same thing with sacrifice. 50,000 drip sacrificed could be earning you the biggest sacrifice price. That's basically how it works. Maybe not 50,000, let's say 10,000 you want to put in, right? Only tickets purchased in a single transaction will be considered without taking into consideration the 10% multiplier bonus of the BNB and BUSD. So you can't just buy 5,000 and deposit, 5,000 deposit. It has to be 10,000 and you deposit it one shot. That could win you the prize. Same thing with the biggest sacrifice. So as we can see over here, the first person gets 30%, then 10, 10, 10, and 10. There's 15% for the biggest deposit and 15% of the biggest sacrifice. Okay. Now, if you look at the ticket system, you can buy drip.draw tickets using BUSD, BNB, and drip. That's pretty cool because a lot of people have drip in their wallets, so we want those liquid drip to be eliminated. So guys, if you have drip in your wallets, consider if you want to put it in the system. If not, just wait for a pump, whatever you want to do, you know? Entry options and multipliers. Drip.draw has two options, each with its unique mechanic: deposit to play and increase deposit in drip faucet, or sacrifice for tickets worth up to 275%, combining multipliers of the entry's value. So you could play, for example, you could deposit into the drip.draw, and then 75% of that goes to your faucet, 25% of that gets added to the vault, and you get tickets from that, right? That if you sacrifice, it's completely different. If you sacrifice, you're not getting anything in your faucet, but what you're allowing yourself to get is 275% extra tickets, basically. Okay. So the 10% multiplier is to incentivize people that use BUSD or BNB because we want to add more liquidity. And that's one thing that's going to help the price of drip, is if you want to add more liquidity into the system, that's how you win. But if you claim from your faucet and then add it again, it doesn't really help anybody here. So that's why they really emphasize of BUSD and BNB, because a lot of the liquidity, well, most of the liquidity of drip is BNB, which is what's on the DEX. It's a drip BNB pair, or it's a drip BUSD pair on package swap, for example. Okay, so if you enter with BNB BUSD, you get 10% multiplier. If you enter with drip, you don't get that 10%, right? If you deposit, 75% is going to your to the purchase of the tickets, and then 10% drip tax, and then 1% marketing fee. That's one thing that I'm super hyped about. I don't know how much it's gonna help. I don't know how much marketing is gonna get done with that 1%, because we need to be participating for the marketing fee to go up, and then that is going to be used to promote drip. But basically, at the end of the day, that's going to help the project, right? Now, the sacrifice is something completely different. And this is why I think what I'm going to do today is not deposit, but I'm actually going to sacrifice, because I'm not somebody who is going to be playing consistently. Like, I'm not a gambler out of habit. I'm somebody who's going to play this one time hoping for the best, but I'm not going to play all the time hoping for the best, So the sacrifice entry allows to purchase tickets and send 75% of the entry value net after the initial 10% to the tax, 1% marketing, directly to the drip tax vault. Okay, so instead of sending it to your own tax vault, to your own faucet, you're actually sending it to the drip tax vault, the 75%. In exchange for this contribution, players will receive 250% bonus multiplier in tickets compared to the deposit option, increasing their chances of being drawn as a winner. Now, before we go ahead and do our deposit, I just wanted to take a quick look at the community sentiment. Like, how has everybody been reacting, right? I mean, on the Drip Telegram, everybody is super hyped. Everybody's hoping for $100 drip by next week. A bunch of people are hoping for $1 million in the tax vault also within a week. I actually voted on one of that poll today on Telegram. I'm hoping for $1 million in the tax vault, because the more drip we have in the tax vault, the less the contract of the faucet is minting, and the less pressure we put on the contract every time somebody wants to claim, right? So the positive here about drip drop draw is that the more people play, the less impact it has on the contract when people try to claim for BUSD or BNB, right? So everybody on the Drip Telegram or the Animal Telegram is super pumped for Drip Drop Draw. Now let's look at how most of the people that I follow are feeling about drip draw on Twitter, right? Now we got this guy who says, give DDD a few weeks. It's a simple number game at this point. Throw your log in the fire and roast some marshmallows and chill with the force ghost that got you this far. All right, so I mean, all the power to you, Mr. Incognito. We got Crypto Dawn, everybody's face when drip starts to pump. I mean, right now, looking at the charts, I mean, drip did not pump whatsoever. But I guess it's going to take some time, right? And that's basically everybody's face in a couple of weeks when drip is about to pump. And he also posted this one. He can get used to putting in a few tickets every single time. So he's super hyped. He's going to probably be one of the winners. Because if you know anything about Crypto Dawn, Downcept is going to play all the time. And he's going to probably win one of the jackpots at some point, right? We got this dude, DDD, I am ready. Defi revaluation is here. I'm guessing, you know, revolution. Crypto Tiger, you guys know Crypto Tiger, right? So people are participating in Triple D, 250K in the locked, I guess in the tax vault. 7 winners will receive at least 3624 drip in their faucet. So there's a lot of winners that got already some drip, right? If we look at the numbers at the bottom here, 9,000, 13,000, 3,000, 4,000, 3,000, 4,000, 2,000, 4,000. Like a lot of people are getting a lot of drip, right? But that has to be consistent, right? Right now, there's like 2 rounds done, a 3rd round about to finish in a couple hours, less than a couple hours actually. So this has to stay there for a long time. Now we got this video that Wannabe Will posted from Beach Office 360. This is something that I think a lot of people should keep in mind, right? I mean, what Beach Office said right here is the epitome of any project. If we're not participating, nothing is going to happen.
This Triple D thing, we got to participate. You know, I got a few $100 ready for tomorrow just to, you know, start adding fresh capital to it.
I hope you guys can hear this.
I don't even know how to play it. I haven't been keeping up. But
He hasn't been keeping up.
Everyone is playing it just a little bit every day. Some magic is going to happen.
So basically, he's right. I mean, if you guys didn't hear what he said in those 21 seconds, he's saying that everybody has to play in order for this to work. If nobody plays, nobody's going to win anything, right? So we're all hyping the project and we're all hoping for $100 drip. But if nobody plays except the same 5, 10, 20 people, all the people that are sitting with drip in their wallet are just going to sell, right? That's basically how this thing is going to go down. Now we got Rockcape as well, super hyped for the tax vault getting filled up. And actually, he did post a poll that I answered a few minutes later. How long until we have... Oops. How long we have until drip has $1 million in the tax vault? I answered within a week. So hopefully it's going to be within a week. And if it is within a week, Rock, you should probably airdrop me some drip. That's basically what I think. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make this a long video. So I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice my tickets. Because as I said, I'm not somebody who's going to be playing this all the time. So I'd rather maximize my chances of winning in this one round rather than playing it every single day. If we go to the top, you guys, if you want to read the white paper, it's over here, DDD white paper. So there's 1 hour left in this round. So there's rounds every 4 hours. Okay, so you can deposit whatever you want, hoping for the best. Now, the first round, there was 9,000 drip that was given to the first prize, and then 13,000. Sorry. The first round, there was 13,000. The second round, there was 9,000. So we want this number to keep going up. That's what we want. We want these numbers to keep going up. But basically, right now, the first prize is getting 7,000. Then the runner-up is getting 2,371. Biggest deposit, 2,300 is going to be deposited 10% over a few people. 4 people. 3,556 for the biggest deposit. And then 3,556 for the biggest sacrifice, right? So you have all your stats over here. So anyways, I'm not going to be depositing and getting 10% because I don't really want any more drip in my faucet right now. I'm good with my, I think, 14,000 that I have. So I'm going to sacrifice 35 BUSD and hope for the best. Okay, so I had to hard refresh for the approve to happen, but now that the approve happened, I'm going to go ahead and put 35 tickets because as you guys know, if you have 35 tickets, it's equivalent to 35 BUSD, right? So I'm going to put in 35 tickets for 35 BUSD, and I'm going to get 95 tickets in return because I'm getting a 250 bonus multiplier because I'm sacrificing and I'm using BUSD instead of drip. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and click sacrifice. Guys, hope for the best. If I end up winning, to be honest, if I end up winning, I'm going to be airdropping you guys so many drip because you never know. This could be like something like a jackpot. You know what I mean? I could just put in 35 tickets. I could be one of the winners. So 35 BUSD. So 95 tickets. I could be one of the winners. And then I'm going to use that drip to airdrop you guys. I am going to get it in my tax vault, but at the end of the day, I'm going to, you know, just withdraw some and just airdrop you guys, do some competitions or something. Have a bunch of that airdropped on GLE Talks on Friday with Mushab Max. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't put in, you guys can see over here, it just updated. Now I have 95 in my round 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to go over the white paper in super detail, I can go on a live session, go over that with you guys. If you guys have any question, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.